Cars Channel News and Review Car.
(2017) Mercedes-Benz GLC250 Coupe Review. The most affordable petrol-powered Mercedes-Benz GLC Coupe, the GLC250, is a prestigious crossover with more than a bit of practicality on its side. You could be pragmatic and buy the standard wagon version of the Mercedes-Benz GLC, or you could be a little bit more playful, a bit more risque, and a bit more sporty by choosing the 2017 Mercedes-Benz GLC Coupe. If you were to choose a swoopy-roofed GLC Coupe, this GLC250 version would be the only model you could choose if you wanted a standard, non-AMG, petrol version, and it's also the midpoint of the non-AMG GLC Coupe range, priced at $80,100 plus on-road costs. You may not be able to tell it from its diesel engine siblings with the GLC220D, from $77,100, and the GLC250D, from $82,100, offering near-identical styling, including 20-inch multi-spoke AMG wheels and the AMG Line Sports styling pack. It's a sharp-looking thing, no doubt, but we don't think those side steps are entirely useful. It really isn't that big of a step up into the cabin. Still, they look sharp. It comes pretty well kitted out for the cash, too, with keyless entry and push-button start, leather seat trim, sports seats with quilting, LED headlights with auto high beam, an electric tailgate, active parking assistance and black open pore wood trim inside. There's a 7.0-inch color media screen as standard, but our car had the Mercedes-Benz Command optional pack, which sees screen size jump to an 8.0-inch display, includes hard disk drive navigation, not the Garmin maps of the base model, as well as voice control, internet capability and a 13-speaker Burmester stereo system with surround sound. Bluetooth phone and audio streaming is standard, but there's no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Our car also had the Vision package, with a sunroof and head-up display. Unlike the base model diesel, the GLC250 Coupe gets the Driver Assistance Plus pack, including adaptive cruise control with steering assist, rear cross-traffic alert, active lane keeping assistance, active blind spot assistance and autonomous braking with pedestrian detection. There are 9 airbags fitted, dual front side, rear side, curtain and driver's knee, and it has a surround view camera system, driver drowsiness monitoring and front and rear parking sensors, all of which is standard kit across the range. And all GLC250 models also have adaptive body control, meaning the suspension will be tightened or loosened to fit with the drive mode selected: Eco, Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus and Individual. We spent the majority of our time in the GLC250 Coupe with the suspension set to Sport mode, because we found it offered better composure and body control over bumps than the Comfort setting, mainly because of its large 20-inch rims with run-flat tires. It also has tire pressure monitoring. In Comfort mode, the suspension can cause the body of the car to wallow over bumps, with some boaty lateral body movement, and the rear can take a little while to settle after a bump, too. In Sport mode, things are a lot more controlled, and despite the fact the car can still thump into sharp-edged bumps around town, it doesn't get jelly legs over offset lumps. Of course, using the individual mode you can make the suspension sporty and the rest of the car item more benign: Comfort steering, Sport Plus drivetrain and Sport suspension, for instance, could be the combo for you. If you choose Sport Plus for the drivetrain, you'll be able to get the most out of the GLC250 Coupe, which is powered by a familiar 2.0-liter turbocharged petrol engine producing 155 kilowatts of power and 350 Nm of torque, with a 9-speed automatic gearbox transferring power to all 4 wheels. It's an engine that is happy to rev and hold gears in Sport mode. You even get throttle blips, albeit without the pop and crackle theater you might want, where the Comfort setting will see the drivetrain aim for better efficiency. thus also meaning that the gearbox will grab the highest gear possible in most situations, and it can mean that it feels like it's hunting for a gear quite often. It's a rewarding enough engine, but perhaps not as sporty as the swoopy body may lead you to believe. Mercedes-Benz claims fuel use of 7.4 liters per 100 kilometers, and on test we saw a bit higher than that, minus 9.1 liters/100 kilometers across a range of different driving disciplines. In all situations and settings, the steering is accurate and direct enough to ensure driver confidence, and there's some nice heft to it too at higher speeds, but it's not the most involving thing to drive. There's not a lot of feel through the wheel when you're pushing it hard, but at least it's easy to twirl the wheel when you're trying to park. That coupe-inspired roofline isn't the greatest for driver's seat vision when you are negotiating tighter spots. Over-shoulder glances are almost redundant, while the letterbox-like slot of the rear window means you can't see much through the rear view mirror, either. The surround view system and sensors help at low speeds, and the blind spot system helps on the on-highway, too. The roofline may lead you to think that rear seat space is heavily compromised, but that's not the case. It's fine for headroom and knee room, while toe room is also fine, but the transmission tunnel is large, eating into space if you try and fit 3 across the back, while the swooping window line makes it feel a bit cocoon-like inside. Some drivers even said they'd prefer to drive with sunroof shade open for more open-airy feel, and others complained that the slatted cover for the sunroof can see light seep through, causing distraction in tunnels. Up front it can feel a little hemmed in, but the comfort and convenience on offer is typical Mercedes-Benz. There's smart storage in the doors and the center console, and the Benz media system, although not our favorite unit, is easy enough to learn. Unlike newer versions of the system, the one fitted to the GLC doesn't have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto extended connectivity, but the Bluetooth system is easy to hook up to and reconnects quickly. Unlike the base model diesel, this version gets Benz's in-house map system, which has pretty ancient graphics compared to the high-resolution menus. Now, that roofline means you get 500 liters of cargo area, which is 50 liters fewer than the GLC wagon, and it's quite a long, shallow area under the cargo blind. The boot floor is lockable and hides a large area for hiding contraband, or an optional space-saver tire. Otherwise there's a tire repair kit. If you choose to drop the 40 hours 20 minutes 40 seconds folding rear seats using the neat electric toggles in the rear seat area or the boot, there's 1,400 liters of luggage space, which is 200 liters fewer than the wagon. Mercedes-Benz offers a pre-purchase maintenance plan for its cars, with deals ranging from 2 years/50,000 kilometers up to 5 years/125,000 kilometers. The company has a 3-year/unlimited kilometer warranty, and it's the same period of cover for the car's roadside assist plan. On the whole, the 2017 Mercedes-Benz GLC250 Coupe may not convince a die-hard SUV shopper in terms of practicality, but it certainly offers buyers who want to think outside the square, or back end, something different. And if you're after a swoopy roofed Mercedes SUV, this one argues a stronger case than the bigger, dearer GLE Coupe, too.